Good day, everyone. I am Muhammad Rais Ibrahim. I am the third reporter for the Group 7. Promoting Sustainable Forest Management in the Philippines. Executed number 318. The Constitution provides for the protection and advancement of the right of the people to a balanced and healthy environment in accord with the rhythm and harmony of nature. To protect the Filipino people from disasters like floods or landslides, and from threats to environmental and economic security like food and water shortage, biodiversity loss, air pollution, and drought. Sustainable forest management is crucial to protecting the environment, supporting livelihoods, and combating climate change. The Philippines has rich forests, but these face threats like deforestation, illegal logging, and land degradation. degradation. Um, uh, Promoting a SFM in the Philippines is holistic approach that benefits the environmental local communities, and the economy. It ensures that forests continues to provide essential resources, protect biodiversity and contribute to the fight against the climate change, all while improving the lives of Filipinos and preserving the natural heritage. Section 1. Declaration of Policy. It shall be the policy of the government to pursue the sustainable management of forests and forest land in watershed. The policy is based on the recognition that forests are critical to human survival and development. They provide economic, environmental, cultural, and social benefits, and their depletion or mismanagement would have devastating consequences for the people, economy, and the future generation. This declaration sets the stage to detail actions, law, and program aimed to sustainable forest management, and ensure that the forest resources are managed responsibly and equitably, benefiting both in current and future generations. It reflected the Philippines' commitment to balancing environmental protection, economic growth, and social equity. Section 2. Guiding Principles of Sustainable Forest Management. The guiding principles serve as the core values or foundational concept that guides the implementation of policies, strategies, and action related to the forest management. The pursuit of these policies shall be guided by the following principles. Number one, delineation, pacification, and demarcation of state forest land. State forest land shall be identified, classified, and demarcated on the ground and shall constitute the permanent forest state unless otherwise stipulated by Congress. The same shall be categorized and managed either as primarily for production or as primarily for protection purposes, and in both cases placed under a formal management scheme. Delineation refers to the process of identifying and marking the boundaries of forest land that are under the control and management of the state. This is a critical step ensuring the proper management, protection, and sustainable use of forest resources. While the classification of state forest land, classification refers to the categories of forest land based on their use and protection status. This process determines how forest land can be used and managed, balancing conservation, protection, and sustainable utilization. Last is demarcation of state forest land. Demarcation involves physically marking the boundaries of forest land to visually establish properly line and prevent encroachment or illegal activity. Number two, holistic, sustainable, and integrated development of forestry resources. The development and management of the Philippine forests and forest lands, including the coastal forests, shall be from the highest and widest public benefit and shall be based on the inherent productive capacity and sustainable use of these resources for the present and future generation of Filipinos. This ensures that the forest continue to provide multiple benefits for the environment, society, and economy in a balanced way. By managing forests not just as source timber, but as dynamic ecosystem that contribute the biodiversity, climate regulation, and local livelihood. The Philippines can secure a future where both the forests and communities that depend on them thrive. This integrated approach aligned with the goals of sustainable development, climate change mitigation, and environmental justice, ensuring that the future generation inherit healthy, productive, and resilient forest ecosystem. Number three, community-based forest conservation development. Community-based forest management (CBFM) should be the primary strategy in all forest conservation and development related activities, including joint venture, production, sharing, and co-production. It should be encouraged in all private sector forestry enterprises and ventures. The community-based forest conservation and development is a vital strategy for sustainable forest management, combining conservation and community development by empowering local communities to manage and protect their forest resources. This approach leads to more sustainable, equitable, and effective forest conservation outcomes. It fosters a sense of ownership, builds long-term livelihoods, and ensures the protection of critical forest ecosystem for future generations. However, successful implementation requires addressing challenges such as land tenure issues, capacity building, and strong governance.